welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing the perfect palette tag. I understand I have no makeup on and I look like crap, but it is where I just woke up and I just want to get this tag done with because I want to do it so much. So I didn't want to like have to go through the process, then I'll be like 2 hours later to do this tag and then I won't be able to do it. So like, I'm just gonna do it. So the first question is best packaging, and I have two because they're both beautifully packaged and I just couldn't choose between one. So the first thing is the Too Faced A Few of My Favorite Things palette. I think the Chiffon, I think it's called, something like that. Stripes look beautiful. Everything is laid out very nicely. It's very sturdy. Like, it is cardboard, but it feels like a really good, nicely made cardboard. And come on, gold and hot pink, it looks beautiful. It has a little texture on the front. It's just beautiful. And it's not too like huge and bulky. It's more of like it's a bigger size, but not like too big. So, and the other one I just recently got, it's the Urban Decay Book of Shadows 4, I think it is. 4 or 5, I don't even think they have a 5. But I got this at Ulta Black Friday, so check out my Black Friday haul. Urban Decay relaunched this, so and I saw it, and then I like had to pick it up because you can see my explanation in my Black Friday haul. Go check that out. But this is so beautiful. The butterflies, and I love the front cover. I love it, and it is a little textured, so that's cool too. Just looks nice, and then you got the whole pull-out thing going, and it's just so nice and luxury, and everything's laid out nice. Comes with 16 shadows. Beautiful packaging. So the next question is the palette with the best color payoff, and I think that goes to my Kat Von D palettes. I have a lot of palettes that have great color payoff, or else I really wouldn't probably use them. But this one especially, like, this is insane color payoff. This is the, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my baby wipes ready so I don't get swatches everywhere. But this is the Saint palette, and it's the neutral one, of course, because I love neutral palettes. Basically, all the palettes I'm showing you today are neutrals. So this is just, look at that. Okay, ready? One swipe, ready? Look at that color payoff. They're so pigmented. Look at that. You're just getting a lot for your money, and these cost the same as like the Too Faced boxed palettes, and I just think they're a great deal. So I definitely think go for these. I think they're amazing in pigmentation. I don't see a lot of people talk about them. So they definitely have the best pigmentation by far. I mean, Urban Decay has great pigmentation, but I just think these are a little bit better. Not saying that I like Kat Von D better, but I like the pigmentation. They are a little powdery, because just beware of that. Like the Lorac Pro, if you guys have that palette, the palette's really powdery because they are so pigmented. But that happens with basically a lot of pigmented eyeshadows. So check that out. Then the next question is the most versatile palette, and I definitely think that goes to the Lorac Pro palette. Everyone basically says this, or the Naked palettes, but I just think it's the Lorac Pro just because you have a range of mattes and shimmers, and you have your creamy nudes, you have your golds and bronzes, you have your taupey pinky colors as well. You also have some deeper brown colors. You have a garnet color, a purple color, and a gunmetal color, and a matte black. And really, you have 18 shades, matte and shimmer. You can do so much, so many looks with this. This is basically my most used palette. I'm trying to stop using it for a while because I always use it. So, as you can see, it's pretty beat up. It's all dirty and bleh. But this is a great one for versatility. So the next one is best for traveling, and I think that is the Lorac Pro to go. You get 6 beautiful shades, shimmer, matte. Lorac always does that most of the time. You get a big size mirror, get a brush, then you flip it backwards. You got a bronzer, a matte bronzer, a matte blush, and a shimmer blush, and a brush. This is a mouthful, but you can lay it like this or like this, and it's just so great. So that's basically what you get in the palette. You get 2 brushes, 6 eyeshadows, 3 cheek products. Amazing deal. That's pigmented. The bronzer, oh my god. One of the most beautiful bronzers I have tried. Love it. So, the next question is the biggest regret. And I have 2 things for this one. And Urban Decay is my favorite brand, but I have 2 of their palettes. First one, Naked 2. I don't know about this palette. The colors, when you try to blend them out, they're really, 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 really similar. I just said really, really, like 4 times. Okay. They're just really, like, these 3 more taupey silver shades. They look different, but if you, like, blend them out, they look the same. They basically look like one same color. But the pigmentation on these aren't as good, too. Like, I don't think they're that good. Like, that's basically what it is. Like, with, like, a couple swipes. I do like Half Baked and Booty Call, but I just won't use them because I don't like this palette. I just think it's not worth it. I definitely love my Naked Original, but this one just doesn't thrill me. The matte black isn't that great. I don't know. Cool colors don't work for my skin tone. I definitely want the Naked 3, but just this one just didn't toot my horn in any way. Okay, then it's the Naked Basics. Same concept. I just think, one, Foxy is in Naked 2, I believe. Yeah. Like, you could get all these colors out of the Naked 2 and Naked Original, so I really don't think this is a must-have. Crave is just like the matte black and the Naked 2, which I still don't use. But these colors, they look so similar. And some of them aren't even that pigmented either. And I don't know, I don't think these are basic colors to use. These are basically like highlight shades. This is like a good crease color. These 2 are like outer corner colors. You have no lid color whatsoever in this. I really can't find a way to make this palette work for me. That's why it is like one of my biggest regrets. Because it was so expensive, and I was like, everyone's like, oh my god, it's so great. No, to me, it's really not. I just think the colors are boring, and they're just not, this is not a complete palette for me. I couldn't, like, use this and only this without adding in, like, another single eyeshadow or something like that. So, biggest regrets. Next one is the best color names, and I think that goes to the Lorac Unzipped palette. This goes with the theme of the unzipped. All the colors have un in front of them, like unreal, undiscovered, unbelievable, unattainable, unspoken, untamed, undercover. I just think this is so pretty, and the color names really go with the theme, so love those. Number 7 is the palette that is least used, and sadly, it is the Nude Tude from The Balm. Drop everything. You guys know that if you're a subscriber, I drop everything. But it's just, I don't know, like, I just don't, I have so many neutral palettes, I just never reach for this one. I just don't. Like, I don't try to. Like, it's a very beautiful palette, very pigmented, but I don't reach for it. So I'm going to try to reach for this more and probably come up with some good reviews and good tutorials using this palette. So, check this out. I will be doing future tutorials with, like, most of these palettes, except for I'll try to do something with the Naked 2, because I know a lot of people love the Naked 2, but I don't, so it's not fair to people who want to see a tutorial for that. So I'm going to try to come up with something for this. Okay, enough about like my talk. Okay, then the 8th question is like a 3-parter, so it's basically 10 questions. So most used, most loved, and Desert Island. Most used, Lorac Pro. You guys saw the holes in it. I'm basically going to hit pan on this color super soon, so yeah. So this is just like heavily used. I want to try to use the matte colors more though, because I really want to make a matte look. So most loved. I love all my palettes. Like, I just love them all. Like, I love like palettes that are in my drawer that I don't use that much. I love my palettes that are usually in this little thing, which he's all alone because this is the one palette that's not in my like thing, that's in my like everyday palette thing, which this would be honorable mention. But like, I love all my palettes. Like the smoked palette I love, Vice 2 I love, even though they're not in this video, I love them. I love them so much. This one I love. Urban Decay I kind of don't use, but I still love these 3 colors. You know, I love all my palettes. I give them equal love. I do favor these 4. I favor my Lorac Unzip, my Naked, my Lorac Pro, and my Lorac Pro to Go. I favor those 4. And sometimes this one too. I think they're really good palettes, so I'm going to distribute the love. Okay. So the last question is Desert Island palette, and I don't know, to be honest. I probably wouldn't take a palette to a deserted island, but if I had to, it's between these 2, because I've been favoring this a lot, and the neutrals in this, they're really huge. These are really huge eyeshadows. 2, you can create countless looks with this from these neutrals. They're so beautiful. You have a couple matte shades in there, but this is one of like the most beautiful neutral palettes I've ever had. And then I have my Naked palette, which I've loved ever since I've gotten it, and it's beautiful. I really can't decide between these 2. I would probably say my Naked palette, just because I've had it longer, but I still want to take this one too. So I'll just say these 2. So, because I cannot choose one. So that is the perfect palette tag. I tag all of you guys to do it, and I'll have some tutorials up probably today or tomorrow. So keep watch for those. Thanks guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!